Hey there, this is Sheryl, mental toughness coach, published author, speaker, and mother to a couple of great kids who happen to be high school and college athletes. This is the second in a three-part series titled How Teens Can Take Control of Their Confidence, and today we're going to talk about movement. So after talking to a lot of teens on a daily basis, I've figured something out that makes them a little bit uncomfortable, produces a little bit of anxiety and maybe even a little stress, and that has to do with lack of control. And it's really important that teens become at peace with this. And part of the way that they can do this is to focus on the controllables. And if they can do that, they can get on their path to being great and stay on it. And a key to this is having them learn to have some control over their confidence. So just like an elite athlete gets in the zone, a teen needs to get in the zone too, especially before an important event. So in order to do this, they need to be very in the present. A lot of this content is based on the science from Amy Cuddy, who happens to be a social psychologist at Harvard and the author of the book Presence. She talks about how movement can affect our confidence. It used to be thought that it was the other way around, but it's not. And she also points out that there are a couple things that teens and us parents too can do to have a positive effect on our confidence. The first thing is to walk more buoyantly. So if a teen is walking to a tough competition or an exam, or they have to make a presentation in a class, they can walk with a little bit more spring in their step, and their arms can be swinging and open rather than crossed across their body. And second, teens can walk with their chest up and their shoulders back. This can be really subtle so they don't feel a little awkward, they don't feel like they're guarding Buckingham Palace, or so they don't get ridiculed by their friends. They can even think shoulders back, chest up when they're walking. It will give them a sense of confidence. And third, they can walk and talk. So what this means is that as teens walk to an important event, whether it has to do with academics or athletics, or they can have a mantra that they say to themselves. It's something that they can repeat over and over on the way to the event. It could be something like, in it to win it, I can, I will, one ball at a time, give 100%, something like that. So movement can in turn really affect teens' confidence, and those are just a couple of things that they can do to start to have control over that confidence. So if you found this content useful, I would encourage you to share on Facebook and pass it along to someone else. I really appreciate you watching, and please tune in next week when we are going to talk about the third and final segment of how teens can take control of their confidence, and it's titled Voice.